Last chance. Archangel Michael and Jesus say, "You will lose both of us if you skip. You have only 15 seconds. Do not skip no matter what. Please, I beg you, my child, my beloved, come closer to this message because the moment your eyes touched these words, heaven leaned forward. Something began moving around you that you cannot see yet, but you can feel it gently, your spirit. My child, pay close attention. You did not get this message by accident. A force that goes back to the beginning of time pulled it into your hands. A force that has been waiting for you to stop running away from the miracle that has been calling your name. To my beloved, take a moment to breathe because heaven is telling them that if they skip this, they will miss the moment when their destiny will change. That is why Archangel Michael is asking for help. This message is Jesus himself calling your name because of this. If you feel like something is shaking inside you right now, it is because a big change is about to happen in your life. A change you cried out for. A change you begged for in silence when no one else could understand your pain. You pleaded with heaven to send you one. This is more than just a message. Beloved, in the middle of the storm you have been hiding from. This is an intervention, a heavenly rescue, or a divine interruption. Before you go any further, my child, please hear this. If you have ever wished God would talk to you directly, now is the time. And heaven tells you not to skip. Do not leave. Do not wait. Not now. Let me tell you something, holy, my beloved. At times in your life, God watches how you react. Not to punish you, but to give you what you deserve. Now is one of those times. And before we go on, my child, say to yourself, I am ready. Because my beloved, heaven has been waiting for you to be ready. Jesus is telling them they think I forgot about them. But I never left them. I never gave up on them. I kept an eye on them all the time. People have said your name in places you have never seen. I want to break something in your life, my child. Something is trying to fall apart. You are being pushed to the edge by something. You have felt it. You could feel it. You have seen doors shut before they even opened. Archangel Michael has stepped in, though. Beloved, he is standing in front of you with his sword drawn and telling you not to attack, lose, or break down in silence anymore. Right now, if you feel that shift of protection and are ready to say that the attack stop here, please type Amen in the comments. Let your Amen serve as a shield, a declaration that you currently have divine protection over your life. My child, heaven is moving for you more quickly than your fear, the enemy's plan, and the circumstance that is trying to get the best of you. Your beloved, you have no idea how many people wanted you to fail. Many hearts pretended to cheer for you while they wanted you to take longer. Heaven, however, was observant. Now, heaven has had enough. You know why this message feels different and your heart feels pulled. My child, because your breakthrough has already begun. That is all there is to this message. Jesus is telling you in a whisper, you have cried alone for too long. You have been fighting by yourself for too long. You have been through storms that should have broken you. Even so, you are still alive, still standing, and still chosen. God was moving things around behind the scenes. Every time you thought he was quiet, my child, even when you felt like no one was paying attention, heaven was still working. It was never because you were being denied that you felt like you were being held up. Now, my beloved, is the time when everything starts to open up. But heaven wants you to know this. You might put off what has already been written for you if you skipped out or turn away again. You asked for a sign, my child. You asked to be clear. You asked for a message that would make you think and help you find your way. That message is here. I have a subscription message from heaven that I need to give you before we go any further. If you want heaven to continue guiding your steps, if you want the message to never miss you again, then subscribe to the light that is calling you. That is not why you subscribe. It is because heaven uses times like these to reach you over and over again. Do not miss the next message. Now that your heart is free, my child, as CTAWS, please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give and it will be given to you is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose. Join the conversation and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today. Join our community and see what God brings back into your life. Archangel Michael says that the change is real. They need to get ready for something big that is coming. My beloved, your story is about to change so quickly that even your enemies will not believe you came back from the dead. Your destiny will no longer be a question as heaven works on a restoration. Dear child, what is written in the next few lines is very important. A secret that heaven has been holding back for months or even years. And it is only for the person reading this right now. I need you to feel this truth rise in your spirit before I tell you what heaven has been keeping from you. My child and beloved, everyday life was never meant to be for you. From the time you read these words right now until the end of time, everything about you has been changing. Your struggles, delays, heartbreaks, and unstoppable strength. Archangel, my child Michael gets close and says they think they have been making it. But they don't know that heaven has been on their backs. You have no idea how many disasters were quietly taken away from you. How many traps were taken apart before you walked into them. How many betrayals were found out before they got to you? You were safe in times you didn't even know were risky. My beloved, you are reading this right now, my child, because you are entering a time when protection turns into promotion, where survival turns into victory, and where waiting turns into receiving. My beloved, Jesus is telling them that they will not miss their blessing. This time nothing can stop what is going to happen. The miracle will reach them this time. Feel this, my child. A spiritual curtain is being pulled back on your life. What was kept secret is about to come out. What was put off is about to come out. What was stolen is going to get bigger, my beloved. However, heaven is also very worried because you have been experiencing spiritual exhaustion and a heaviness that keeps trying to prevent you from receiving the blessing at the right time. That is why Jesus and the Archangel Michael told you, you will lose both us if you skip. Not because they had leave you, but because the teacher would miss having you around. The message would not get to you. The time would get away from you. Before you got there, the door would shut. My beloved, this is a moment of destiny. Heaven wants you to stay, listen, and take it all in because something big is about to happen that will change your life. Mom, you have put your trust in some people who never deserved it. There are people you loved who never kept your heart safe. There were people who smiled at you but spoke badly about you behind your back. Heaven witnessed it all. My beloved, this child will still rise. Heaven decided what you lost is coming back to you, my child. What you missed is coming back. What you truly gave will be returned to you in full. Jesus tells, my beloved, they thought that breaking you would stop your purpose, but they didn't know that I put a fire inside you that no one can put out. My child, every battle you went through wasn't a sign of weakness. It was a sign of your destiny. Only chosen souls go through storms that try to drown them. Only distant hearts feel pressure that tries to crush them, and only strong spirits are attacked to stop their glow. If you feel tired, drained or overwhelmed, my beloved, it is because you are not fighting small wars. The fights you are in are for a future you cannot see yet. You are winning fights you don't even realize you are having. My child, in heaven are telling you in the spiritual realm, my beloved, there is a writing about your life, a promise that cannot be broken and a blessing that cannot be taken away. Someone made a breakthrough that cannot be hidden. The enemy tried to trick you, take your attention away, make you feel bad about yourself, and believe that nothing would ever change. My child. But beloved, my child, everything is shifting and a new path is taking shape. The divine rearrangement is about to start. Some kind of spiritual judgment is being made in your favor. And this is the only thing heaven needs from you right now. Don't turn away. Don't skip. Don't let doubt ruin the moment your heart has been telling you to make a change, my beloved. There has been a cry in your soul for peace. There has been a need in your spirit for clarity. Heaven heard you. Heaven replied, this message from heaven came to you right when you were ready to hear it. What is going to happen next will likely scare you, but it will also set you free. There is someone in your life right now, my beloved. Someone whose energy has been blocking your blessings. Someone whose presence is making what is yours take longer than it should. This person has been quietly watched by heaven, not to hurt them, but to keep you safe, my beloved. They must know the truth before the next shift begins. Jesus says, and Archangel Michael stands next to you and says, if they walk away from this message, they will walk blind into a danger that they should avoid. You are being pulled into your destiny, my child, not gently, but quickly. There is a lot more that heaven wants to show you, my beloved. This is just the start of the message, my child. My beloved, take a deep breath. What is about to happen is something your heart has never believed. But before we go into more detail about what heaven is about to show us, I need you to do something that will keep you in this prophetic alignment right now. Tap the button that says subscribe. It should be official. Don't just follow a channel when you subscribe. Spiritually align yourself with the prophetic promises God is making over your life right now. Lord, I subscribe to your timing. You are saying to your promises, I subscribe. Do it now while heaven is looking at you. I subscribe to the destiny you have written for me. Heaven was waiting for the exact moment when your spirit was free. Your guard was down and your destiny was ready. Now is that time. Archangel Michael is watching over your life with a fierce look in his eyes. My child, he is not calm now. His guard is very high because the truth that is about to be told has been kept from you for too long. My beloved, heaven tells me that you have been surrounded by energies that seem harmless on the outside but are draining you in a quiet way. There are some people who seem calm but really have bad intentions. You could feel it. You could feel it. You had doubts about yourself for months or even years, my child. The weight you feel when you wake up, when sadness hits you out of the blue, that feeling of worry, when nothing is wrong. You didn't feel those things. You have been going through storms that were never meant to happen to you, my beloved. You are finally facing the truth that heaven has been trying to keep you from seeing. Which is why Jesus said, if they skip, they will lose us. You will be freed from a prison you didn't even know you were in by this truth. Someone has been harboring jealousy toward you, my beloved. Someone who smiles at you but sighs with relief when you are having a hard time. Someone who acts like they are on your side but really believes you don't deserve what God has planned for you. This person is not stronger than you. My child, that which heaven put inside you is what threatens them. The light you carry, my beloved, is very old. Few people have hearts as pure as yours. Your life has a strong destiny written over it, and your light shows up darkness even when you are not trying to. My child, this is why some people don't like being around you. Before you even speak, they can feel your spirit. Before you even take a step, they can feel your goal. They can feel your blessing before you do. Archangel Michael has been watching over you from this silent shadow. My beloved, someone who wanted you to fail, not because you hurt them, but because you make their own insecurities louder. Heaven is not showing this person to incite hatred. My child, heaven is showing this person the way to freedom. My beloved, freedom from confusion, emotional manipulation, spiritual interference, and energy drain. Your battles have been seen by heaven, but you couldn't see them. Heaven got in the way. You were protected by heaven, my beloved. The silence is now broken by heaven. Someone who smiles at you, but sighs with relief when you are having a hard time. Someone who acts like they are on your side but really believes you don't deserve what God has planned for you. This person is not stronger than you, my child. That which heaven put inside you is what threatens them. The light you carry, my beloved, is very old. Few people have hearts as pure as yours. Your life has a strong destiny written over it. And your light shows up darkness even when you are not trying to. My child, this is why some people don't like being around you. Before you even speak, they can feel your spirit. Before you even take a step, they can feel your goal. They can feel your blessing before you do. Archangel Michael has been watching over you from this silent shadow. My beloved, someone who wanted you to fail, not because you hurt them, but because you make their own insecurities louder. Heaven is not showing this person to incite hatred. My child, heaven is showing this person the way to freedom. My beloved, freedom from confusion, emotional manipulation, spiritual interference, and energy drain. You, my child, have been fighting battles no one could see. However, they were seen in heaven. Heaven got in the way. Heaven kept you safe now, my beloved. Heaven is breaking the silence. Pay close attention, my child. Because this is where most people skip, which is why they missed their shift. However, you stayed, kept going, and listened. That is why the truth can come out for you. They were crying, thinking nothing was changing. They didn't know I was taking the wrong people out of their way to make room for the right ones, says Jesus. My beloved, it was divine rearrangement. Every door that was shut wasn't a punishment. It was for safety. For every delay, there wasn't a denial. It was getting ready. Oh my beloved, heaven is still not finished. For your breakthrough to happen, you need one last insight. Heaven has been withholding information about your future until today. My child, the spiritual realm had to clean up your space before releasing a blessing that was so big. A breakthrough with so much favor that the wrong person in your life would have used, blocked, or drained it. Jesus whispers, my beloved, what is coming to them cannot get into the wrong hands. This is why the sense of urgency is so strong. My child, this is what makes your spirit awake. This is why heaven begged, pleaded, insisted, do not skip, because skipping this would mean stepping into the future blind. And heaven refuses to allow that. My beloved, you are being prepared for a sudden financial breakthrough, a surprising emotional healing, a long-awaited justice, a miracle that felt impossible, a restoration you thought time had erased, a blessing carrying your name from the beginning. My child, heaven is about to lift you so high that even your pain will look small compared to where you are going. But beloved, there is still more. A deeper revelation, something personal, something heaven insisted must reach you without delay. My child, my beloved, prepare your heart. Because what comes next is the revelation heaven has been circling around your life for years. A truth so powerful that once you hear it, something inside you will shift permanently. My child, have you ever wondered why your battles felt heavier than other people's battles? Why your heartbreaks cut deeper? Why your setbacks lasted longer? Why your spirit sometimes felt tired even when your body was resting? My beloved, it was not weakness. It was not bad luck. It was not coincidence. It was spiritual weight. The weight carried only by those chosen for extraordinary destinies. My child, before your birth, something sacred was spoken over your life. A promise, a purpose, a divine assignment, a light that would one day touch people in ways you cannot yet imagine, my beloved. And because of that, darkness tried to reach you early, my child. You were attacked not because you are fragile, but because you are dangerous to darkness. My child, you were pushed into loneliness, not because you are unlovable, but because heaven needed to separate you from the voices that would bury your destiny. My beloved, every time your heart broke, a layer of your old self fell away so your spirit could rise. Every tear watered to seed the universe is preparing to bloom. Every silent pain strengthened your inner fire. My child, do you feel that tug inside your chest? Now, that warmth, that vibration. It is your spirit recognizing the truth of this moment. You are stepping into the chapter you were created for. My beloved, Jesus is saying they thought they were abandoned, but I was rebuilding them piece by piece, strength by strength, light by light. You have a stronger spirit than ever, my child. Now more than ever, your intuition is strong. Your voice is stronger than ever. But beloved, there is one more thing that heaven wants you to know. This is why the message had to come quickly. Someone has been trying to change your energy, my child. Not because of love, not because of good intentions, but because of spiritual interference. My beloved, this person has been thinking bad things about you, sending jealousy toward your blessings, and calling you names when they are angry or envious. They are projecting their own insecurities onto your path and hoping you take longer to get there because they don't want you to rise above them. My child, they might not even know how harmful their actions are to God, but heaven does. This is why, my beloved, you sometimes feel more energized after talking to some people. Why do you feel tired when you are around people you know? Why things slow down when certain names keep coming up in your life? My child, these influences are being cleared by heaven. Already intervening is Archangel Michael. Your spirit is no longer being drained by the energetic cords that his sword cut. Your path is already clean because of his light. My beloved, there is something more though, a truth that ties together everything going on right now. My child, you are entering a season of destiny. This is the time of year when people who are not right for you will leave. There will be chances that fit your spirit that will come after you. There will be unexpected financial breakthroughs. Love that is in tune with your soul will find you on its own. Healing will reach places you forgot were hurt. There will be less confusion. Fear will be replaced by strength. Chaos will be replaced by peace. This is the change that heaven has been getting you ready for. My beloved, but my child, this big of a change cannot happen as long as you are connected to energies that are meant to make you weak. Heaven said, putting their insecurities in your way, wanting you to take longer because they don't want you to rise above them. My child, they may not know the spiritual weight of what they are doing, but heaven does. This is why, my beloved, you sometimes feel more energized after talking to some people. Why do you feel tired when you are around people you know? Why things slow down when certain names keep coming up in your life? My child, these influences are being cleared by heaven. Already intervening is Archangel Michael. Your spirit is no longer being drained by the energetic cords that his sword cut. Your path is already clean because of his light. My beloved, there is something more though. A truth that ties together everything going on right now. My child, you are entering a season of destiny. This is the time of year when people who are not right for you will leave. There will be chances that fit your spirit that will come after you. There will be unexpected financial breakthroughs. Love that is in tune with your soul will find you on its own. Healing will reach places you forgot were hurt. There will be less confusion. Fear will be replaced by strength. Chaos will be replaced by peace. This is the change that heaven has been getting you ready for. My beloved, but my child, this big of a change cannot happen as long as you are connected to energies that are meant to make you weak. Thus, heaven said, if they skip, they will lose us. Not because heaven leaves, but because you would miss the instructions needed to protect this breakthrough. My beloved, you need to be aware of what is about to happen. Jesus says in a whisper, they need to know the real reason they have been feeling attacked spiritually. Here is the truth, my child. Things that are too big to hide are being planned for you. People cannot miss your blessing because it is so loud. And when the blessing is this loud, it cannot stay with just one person. You are a way for heaven to reach people. Right now, I want you to send this video to someone you care about. It could be a family member, a friend, or someone you don't know very well, but felt like sending this to. You bring the anointing into your own life as you share. The Bible says, and it will be given to you. When you share this breakthrough word, you plant a seed that lets heaven multiply the breakthrough that comes back to you. Now is the time to share so that someone else can receive their miracle through your obedience. Your anointing is too strong to go unnoticed. Your destiny is starting to become clear and darkness went crazy. This is why the fighting got worse, my beloved. This is why strange issues showed up out of the blue. This is the reason why anxiety went up for no reason. This is why you felt like you were being watched, tired, or spiritually restless. It wasn't just happened. It was a response. A response to the miracle that is happening all around you. You are about to enter one of the most important phases of your life, my child. And heaven wants you to know this. Getting in touch with divine truth is enough to set the spiritual realm free. I want you to click the like button right now as you see this turning point coming up. A physical declaration that you are prepared to receive God's favor is made by that small action. Not because of good intentions, but because of spiritual interference, resentment toward your growth, fear of your potential, competition against your destiny. My beloved, this person speaks lightly, but their intentions are heavy. They smile outwardly, but their energy presses against your spirit. They appear harmless, but they drain your peace. My child, heaven is saying, this person cannot come with you into the next chapter. Your destiny requires purification. Your blessing requires clarity. Your path requires strength. My beloved, do not fear this revelation. Heaven is not asking you to fight them. Heaven is removing them gently, silently, peacefully so your life can open without interference. My child, here is the divine instruction you must follow for the next 48 hours. Avoid arguments. They are traps. Do not respond to drama. It lowers your vibration. Do not revisit old memories that hurt you. Do not allow fear to speak louder than faith. Protect your energy from draining people. Spend time in silence or reflection. Speak only what aligns with peace. Let go of anything that feels heavy inside your spirit. My beloved, these actions are not random. They position your spirit to receive. My child, you have no idea how close you are to something life-changing. Archangel Michael steps forward and says, if they protect their spirit now, the next breakthrough will arrive without delay. My beloved, this is why heaven insisted you do not skip this message. This is why the urgency felt intense. This is why your heart felt pulled to continue again and again because you were meant to hear the truth. Your miracle is prepared. Your destiny is open. Your breakthrough is near. My child, my beloved, you continued again and heaven's light moved even closer to you. Every time you say continue, your spirit signals to the divine realm that you are ready for the deeper truth, the deeper healing, the deeper blessing, and heaven responds immediately. My child, now we enter the part of the message that heaven has kept sealed from you for years. The truth about why you were chosen, why your path has never been easy, why your heart feels everything so deeply, why your spirit carries a weight others cannot understand. My beloved, Jesus whispers, they were chosen before they were born. My child, feel that for a moment. Let those words reach the deepest part of you. You were not chosen because of your strength. You were chosen because heaven knew what your strength would become. You were not chosen because of your perfection. You were chosen because your heart remains pure even after all the pain you have endured. You were not chosen because life was easy. You were chosen because life trained you for a destiny bigger than your imagination. My beloved, this is why darkness targeted you early. You carried a light even before you understood what light was. A spiritual glow that threatened energies around you. A purpose that made shadows restless. A destiny that made the enemy panic. My child, this is why you were attacked emotionally. Why betrayal found you. Why heartbreak shaped you. Why disappointment tried to crush you. Why people tried to dim you. Why friends turned into strangers. Why family members misunderstood you. Why love felt heavy instead of healing. My beloved, everything you survived was training, not punishment. My child, heaven was preparing you not for a normal life, but for a supernatural life, a life with impact, a life with purpose, a life with spiritual authority. My beloved, Archangel Michael says the child must know their identity before the blessing arrives. And this is your identity. You are a carrier of divine favor. You are a magnet for miracles. You are a soul chosen to break generational pain. You are a heart that heals others without speaking. You are a spirit that rises even through storms. You are a destiny that cannot be erased. My child, there is a reason people come to you with their problems. Your presence calms storms they cannot handle alone. There is a reason others feel intimidated by you. Your spirit exposes truths they want to hide. There is a reason you cannot tolerate fake energy. Your soul vibrates at a higher level. My beloved, you are not ordinary. You never were. You never will be. If you know deep in your spirit that you were set apart for something greater, type Amen right now. Let that word be the sound of your chains breaking and your true identity rising. Let it echo in the comments as your testimony, my child. This is why heaven has kept you separated. This is why you walked alone so often. This is why love felt delayed. This is why friendships fell away. This is why certain opportunities were blocked. Heaven isolated you to protect you. Heaven delayed things to align them. Heaven removed people to clear your path. Heaven silenced your environment so you could hear your destiny. My beloved, now that you know why you were chosen, heaven can reveal what is being released. My child, a massive spiritual release is forming around you. It looks like a sudden release of financial favor. A surprising message or call that shifts your path. An unexpected opportunity opening for you. A blessing you prayed for but stopped expecting. A restoration that brings tears of relief. A person stepping into your life with genuine intention. A divine connection meant for your next chapter. A release from heaviness, confusion, or stagnation. A gift that carries your name, not someone else's, my beloved. Jesus says they have cried long enough. Now they must receive. My child, but heaven wants you to understand something crucial. A truth that ties everything together. Your blessing is alive. Your miracle is in motion. Your destiny is awakening. Nothing can stop what is coming. Nothing can block what is yours. Nothing can delay what heaven has stamped for you, my beloved. The blessing moving toward you has a personality. It carries intention. It carries divine timing. It carries your name carved in spiritual fire. And heaven is preparing to place it in your hands. But before that happens, you must know who the blessing is connected to. Yes, my child. Some blessings come through people. A person is stepping into your story. A person connected to your next chapter. A person heaven has chosen as part of your transformation. This is a pivotal moment of preparation. I want you to speak directly to that approaching blessing. In the comments, write "My destiny is ready." You are not just hoping for a change. You are aligning your spirit with it. You are telling the universe, telling heaven, telling your own soul that you are prepared to receive what has been prepared for you. Write it now. My beloved, this person is aligned with your energy, safe for your spirit, pure in intention, divinely timed, connected to your breakthrough. My child, this person will surprise you. Not with pain, but with peace, not with confusion, but with clarity, not with fear, but with stability. For some, this is a soulmate connection. For others, it is a destiny partner. For some, it is a helper sent by God. For others, it is a mentor, a supporter, or a life-changing opportunity. But my beloved, this person is close, very close, closer than you think. And heaven is preparing the moment when your path and their path intersect. A truth that ties everything together. Your blessing is alive. Your miracle is in motion. Your destiny is awakening. Nothing can stop what is coming. Nothing can block what is yours. Nothing can delay what heaven has stamped for you. My beloved, the blessing moving toward you has a personality. It carries intention. It carries divine timing. It carries your name carved in spiritual fire, and heaven is preparing to place it in your hands. But before that happens, you must know who the blessing is connected to. Yes, my child. Some blessings come through people. A person is stepping into your story. A person connected to your next chapter. A person heaven has chosen as part of your transformation. My beloved, this person is aligned with your energy, safe for your spirit, pure in intention, divinely timed, connected to your breakthrough. My child, this person will surprise you, not with pain, but with peace, not with confusion, but with clarity. There is a principle in the spiritual realm. What you honor, you attract. By honoring this message with a like, you are opening a spiritual portal for God's favor to flow into every area of your life, especially your relationships. Press that like button now and declare, "I am ready for the flow of heaven's favor." Let that simple click be the sound of doors opening that no man can shut, not with fear, but with stability for some. This is a soulmate connection. For others, it is a destiny partner. For some, it is a helper sent by God. For others, it is a mentor, a supporter, or a life-changing opportunity. But my beloved, this person is close, very close, closer than you think. And heaven is preparing the moment when your path and their path intersect. My child, if you want the next chapter, the chapter where heaven reveals how this person will appear, what role they will play, and how this connection activates your breakthrough. My child, my beloved, settle your heart. Something sacred is approaching your life, and heaven wants you to be fully awake as this revelation unfolds. You connected again, and that simple act has opened another spiritual layer that was previously close to you. My child, the blessing coming toward you is not random. It is not accidental. It is not something that just happens. It is assigned. Assigned to you, written for you, prepared for you, and aligned with your destiny. My beloved, heaven does not send blessings without sending people. And heaven does not send people without purpose. Now listen carefully, because the identity of this person, the one tied to your breakthrough, is beginning to reveal itself in your spiritual atmosphere. My child, this person carries a light that matches yours. Your spirits recognize each other even before your minds do. Their presence will feel strangely familiar, as if you have known them before. That familiarity is not human. It is spiritual. My beloved, this person is being prepared for you just as you are being prepared for them. Jesus whispers, "They will not harm this child. They will heal them." My child, this person entering your life is connected to your healing, your emotional balance, your spiritual growth, your forward movement, your divine purpose, your restoration, your elevation. My beloved, do not think small. Heaven does not prepare small people for chosen souls. Heaven sends people who match your destiny, not your past. My child, this person's energy will feel like calm in chaos, warmth in cold seasons, clarity in confusion, strength during weakness, alignment after misalignment, truth after illusions. My beloved, you will not have to chase them. You will not have to force connection. You will not have to guess their intentions. You will not have to shrink your spirit to fit their world. My child, your soul will not feel tired with them. Your mind will not feel heavy. Your heart will not feel unsafe. My beloved, instead you will feel seen, valued, respected, and protected in ways you have never experienced before. My child, this person carries 3 spiritual signs that will reveal their identity. 1. They come with timing, not pressure. You will not feel rushed. You will not feel overwhelmed. You will feel guided. 2. Their presence brings peace, not anxiety. Your spirit will relax around them. Your intuition will open, not close. You not doubt, not fear, not negativity. They speak with intention. My beloved, heaven chose this person specifically because your soul deserves ease, not battle, love, not confusion, partnership, not pain. My child. But now heaven shows me something even deeper. This person is also connected to the blessing coming toward you. Your financial shift, your emotional healing, your restoration, your rise, your transformation, my beloved. This person is part of your destiny alignment. When they enter, doors begin to open. Blockages begin to disappear. Opportunities begin to flow. Your energy elevates, your clarity sharpens, your purpose awakens, my child. This is why the enemy attacked you so heavily in relationships. Because the enemy knew that once you connect with this destined person, you become unstoppable. My beloved, heaven is this connection is protected. No weapon formed against it will succeed, my child. But there is something important, extremely important about how this person appears in your life. Their entry will feel sudden, unexpected, almost unbelievable. Not because they are strange, but because you were never meant to look for them. Heaven brings them to you, my beloved. This meeting may happen through a sudden message, a surprising encounter, a change in your routine, a divine redirection, a moment you almost ignored, a conversation you didn't expect. My child, pay attention to synchronicities, repeated names, repeated numbers, sudden thoughts of a person, dreams that feel real, unusual coincidences, doors that open without explanation. These signs are heaven moving things into place. My beloved, when this person enters your life, you will feel it immediately. A shift inside your heart. A softening of your spirit. A recognition that cannot be explained by logic. My child, this person is not here to repeat your past. They are here to rewrite your future. But heaven wants to reveal something even deeper. Why this connection is happening now. If you want the next chapter, the part where heaven explains why the timing is finally right, why your spirit had to endure so much first, and what this connection will unlock inside you. CTA, as this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to still souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says, this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. But before we get there, I sense heaven asking something of you. There is someone in your life right now who needs to hear this word. They are struggling in silence. They are losing hope. They need to know that heaven hasn't forgotten them. You have the power to be their messenger. Share this video right now. Send it to them. Post it on your story or your wall. As you share, you are not just helping them. You are activating a greater anointing over your own breakthrough. The moment you become a conduit for someone else's miracle, heaven accelerates yours. Click share and be the reason someone else's hope is restored today. As you do this, I declare that your breakthrough doubles, your anointing grows, and your blessing speeds up. That is why now is so important. By subscribing, you set a spiritual marker over your life and tell heaven, I am ready to walk in continuous prophetic alignment. I don't want to miss a word, instruction, or blessing you have for me. Click the subscribe button and then click the bell icon to make sure you never miss a divine appointment. This is your covenant moment where you lock into the prophetic promise that everything is about to change. Your answer is being watched by heaven. And as you subscribe, I declare over you that you will never miss another divine moment. The promises made over your life will come true. And the prophetic words will come true. You will remember this day as the day that everything changed. My beloved child, God bless you. Your breakthrough is already happening. Do not let this sacred moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Feast CTA 3. You are about to enter your divine future, but remember this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry. When Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall. Share your heart. And as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now. Join the family and see your heavens open. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment. A place where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.